Okay, so the game starts us off one turn away from building a construction ship, or a colony ship. So this is our colony ship over here, and we can send it on somewhere. Certainly, I'll want to make sure that my fleets, or that they're not running into any enemies. Let me go ahead and manually move. You can see we've got tabs here for the fleets, which is actually quite nice. Let me go ahead and manually split these guys up so I don't have to, so I'm not effing that up anymore. We'll go there. And I think I'll move the frigate as well. It's just parked around this gas giant right now. It can also explore. So I'm going to assume, I'm going to send it this way. Because I'm willing to bet this one has more connection. It probably connects to this star and this star. And then having two ships that way will be good. And I'm going to move this colony ship over to this warp point. That'll be its turn. But I won't actually move it all the way into Reticuli over here. Because there could be pirates or something. That would be very bad luck. I like this little warp effect here. I don't know how well you can see it on the stream, but it's like it's got a field moving forward as it's going along this this little path. Juice production. So we got our list of buildings here. Feels very Master of Orion. Feels very classic Master of Orion, which I like. I think we're going to go straight into a research lab. But you can see now it does have the option of doing pollution cleanup, and we can see our pollution here actually is decaying right now. Oh, probably because I think when we're sitting idle, it auto cleans up the pollution, but we haven't built any up right now. Let's go and get a research lab going on. And I think it would be very good for us to rush out the research lab. Even at the expense of actual applying research, the faster we get the research lab set up, the more just passive tech we'll have. In fact, can I shave another turn off? Okay, I'll do this. We'll bring it down to 4 turns for the research lab. I'm not going to dedicate anyone else here because the diminishing returns. I'm going to be quite happy with that. You can see now pollution is growing. I think the more production you produce per turn, the more pollution you will produce per turn, which is, in Mu 2, this is sort of how pollution worked, but it was instantly cleaned up, it didn't build up. I think I'm going to like this a lot. Our morale, it's worth noting, our morale is currently sitting at 90% because we have a base 80%, we got 30% bonus to it because our capital is here, but a penalty of 20% because of our current tax rate. Which we can too, and we haven't looked at the top screens here. Currently our tax rate is 3 billion credits per population unit per turn. If we increase it, it will drop morale, so people will work more slowly, but will make more money. If we lower it, it'll improve morale, but we'll make less money. I'm going to leave it balanced where it is right now, because sure, why not? And you can set a generic empire focus for all of your systems, which is quite nice. And also your colony focus. I like this. So if you don't want to, you don't have to tweak it too much. But we only have one system right now, so we may as well tune it. Number of people on strike over here. So if I did raise the taxes...
Controller, let me interrupt you for a second.
So there you go. So we've actually... I think our morale is exactly where it was. I think it was at 80. No, it was at 90. Sure. If we go this, it does drop the morale, but also one person is on strike, so we have one less worker. So we're going to leave it at 3. That's going to be fine. And let me make sure... Yeah, my workers are still where I want them. Okay. Okay. I think we're good to go. I think this is an event because the construction just finished. Now, we can buy buildings to rush things. I don't think we can quite afford it yet. Yeah, 174 BCs. As we get further along the production queue, the amount of credits you have to spend to rush this will drop down. But I think this one's going to build fast enough that we're not going to worry about it. This fleet, well, I'm going to get this guy to finish that move. There is also an auto-explore option with the scouts, which is nice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move this through here because there's no pirates yet, which is nice. The advisor is Alan Tudyk. Yeah, who was Wash from Firefly. Yeah, a lot of the voice actors in this game are, like, well-known voice actors. I think Mark Hamilton... Hey, I just noticed this. This path is nicely curved around the sun. What a nice little detail that didn't have to be there. It actually, like... It's not going to affect the amount of time, because the movement, it looks like they have fixed movement speed. So moving from any one waypoint to any other waypoint in a system just takes one move, or one movement point. But, so it's just a graphical thing. But what a nice little touch. The amount of polish in this, if they don't F up the sort of game balance and the replayability, this is going to be a stonking good game. That's great. Alright, let's go and pop this planet. What do we have? Reticulate Prime, 12 max population. Decent production. So Swamp Planet are heavily layered in thick wild vegetation. Abundant planet, so it's abundant... oh, over here, yeah. So it's large, swamp, abundant, normal gravity. It has gems. which gives us a boost to our credits at this colony. Very solid. And I'll just, well, queue up that move, I suppose. Quick discovered, okay. And let's finish this move. Reticulate 2, size 12. See, it's got a distant... Oh. So it looks like this might be fixed, the number of food and production slots over here. Whereas on this planet, it's currently limited here, but it looks like with terraforming, we can unlock more cells to focus in one area or to other. This planet is actually huge, which means it should be able to support a higher population. But both this one and the other one in the system are max of 12, even though the other one's large and this is huge. But I think the biome difference, because this is tundra, you can't quite fit as many people. But maybe if we terraform, we can fit more people on that. Mineral abundant, which is the normal gravity, and this also has gems. Okay, well, we're definitely going to want to colonize, I'd say, one of these. Let me take a quick peek. Yeah, we're not going to be able to finish this. Ooh, there we go. We can get over here. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason not to start colonizing right away. So, maybe I'll do Reticulate Prime because the farming will be slightly better because of the swamp. So I'm going to take our colony ship, move it over here, and we'll go living on a swamp planet.
New developments require your immediate attention.
So it tells you how to colonize. Great. Boop. If I unlock more slots, will the diminishing return extend to... I'm not sure, stupid tat. No idea. We're going to find that out together. It's an excellent question, though. So basically, if the slots we're going to unlock are all going to be level 1 and all the existing slots are going to stay the same, or if as we unlock more slots, the development of other things will go from 1 to 2 to 3 or something. No clue. I would think maybe. Alright, so we have a new planet. Now, can we rename them? I don't see it as a glance. That's a shame. Hopefully that's something that they will add in for us. We can toggle between colonies over here. Got to choose a production. I think the first thing to do... Oh, we don't have it yet. Will be to build the automated factories when we've got a chance to do that. I think we'll just queue up the research laboratory for now then. That's probably really solid. At the starbase, which I believe provides some amount of defense to a planet. Extensive array of your most up-to-date weaponry. And also lets you build some fancier ships. We can start with the Marine Barracks, which does not seem to have an impact on morale, because it did in Mu 2, so it's interesting to know. We've got the missile bases to defend. Yeah, I'm going to start with the research labs here. I think that's fine. Alternatively, I could maybe not do any production at all. Oh, we still get base 1 production. Really? What do we have here? It's colony base. So our colony base gives us 1 food, 1 research, and production by itself. All right, that's good to know. This, I feel, is kind of... It looks cool, but the way to cycle through, especially if we go to, say, this colony, and look at all the... Like, I would like a building list. Although this is pretty awesome. There's a Marine Barracks. Here's our Capitol building. There's our Starbase, which is just floating above the surface, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, we could do this and get more population faster. This gives a new pop in 2 turns, as opposed to not growing population at all. Oh, because the current food we're producing is being eaten right away. Actually, I like that idea. Let's grow the population as quickly as possible. I think that's going to be great. It looks like, unlike Mu 2, there is no empire-wide food a number and no ability to necessarily ship food back and forth, which I'm kind of okay with. That's sort of a tedious kind of thing to do. It did make it interesting because there was a whole thing about you could colonize planets where no farming was allowed. I suspect that farming will be allowed on all planets, but be kind of limited, so limited number of good slots, which will limit your ability to grow a population unless you develop more buildings for that. So we'll see how that goes. I felt like I missed a sub, but I don't know. Dude. Yes, I have looked through Paradox's AMA on Reddit. It was really good. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you should definitely check that out. Lots of good info about a wide variety of games, plus just, fun personal stuff. Yeah. Okay. Our frigate, I'm going to go and just tell you to come down here. And next turn. Research lab completed at Mentar 2. So that's our capital, has finished that.
Then remainder n equals fx and... Oh, wait! You need to know this.
Ajapu, thank you very much for your resub. 25 months! Thank you very much, Aja. Hope that's how you pronounce your name. I have no idea. But thank you. Are you really wearing the right hat for this game? Well, I'm not sure. It's right-ish. I don't have like a space helmet. I need a more spacey hat. All right. Yes, population affects things. Gotcha. Thank you, Mr. Advisor Dude. So one thing I think we might want to do is get a space factory going as quickly as possible. This is sort of a construction ship in space that can build a variety of extractions on different planets and systems and defenses and whatever. I'm wondering if we can build anything at the gas giant. I have no idea. When I did play, again, I've only played about 30 minutes before this, the advisor did suggest building a space factory relatively soon, so we'll probably do that. Alternatively, rushing another colony ship might actually be a really good idea, because we know there's at least one other planet that's pretty colonizable. And maybe I'll do that. And yeah, we'll be looking at the ship design relatively soon, especially once we unlock the next level of hull. We could, at this point, and I think I will... Okay, the first guy gives us 2 research, because of the way that it rounds. The next guy will only give us 1 point. I think I'm going to put 1 guy in research, because he's like, you get a good return on investment here, but I'll still mostly be focusing on some production to try to expand relatively rapidly. I mean, I know we get a tech bonus, and tech does rule the game, but I think it's going to be quite nice to expand a bit more. Fleet needs orders. That is our scout ship. I'm going to tell it to go through over here, too. And I'm going to put you on auto explore. Because we can. What is this here? Keck Prime. Mac population is only 9. It does have artifacts, so we get a research boost over here. Okay. It's only medium, so it doesn't fit as many people. Still swampy and all that, but it's probably worth building up as a research colony, if nothing else. Pirate fleet! Okay. So we detected a pirate fleet over here. It's got 3 ships in it. As is, we only have a single military ship. So, Mentar, I am going to add a new frigate to your queue. And can we reorder the queue? Yes, we can. We can also rush it. I don't think I'm... It's actually really tempting. Yeah, I'm going to do that, because I'm worried. Can I cancel these guys' move? Nope, they still have to finish their previous move. Okay, once they're in warp. I might leave the scouts behind then. Now, they might not be heading towards me.
If my calculations are correct, well, they usually are, this might be important.
Yes, of course I have a frigate, but I want more than 1. That was the point. I want a second frigate. Alright, so I don't know if 1 frigate can take these pirates or not. Consider building a space factory next. They can do awesome things, yada, yada, yada. I'll consider it. Okay, research is done.
Without me, our scientists have made a new discovery.
So 2 things. 1, we've unlocked the ability to build automated factories, which gives us flat production once it's built. Really nice, although it does have the maintenance cost. We've also got neutron blasters, which is an upgraded version of the beam. And in fact, we can update our blueprints right now. So, for example, we have a frigate design.
Require your immediate attention.
By upgrading the frigate from whatever weapon it had before to the neutron blaster, it will increase the production by 1. We'll upgrade the design. I don't have the new frigate, though. The ones that are already built will not be updated. What are we going to build next? Again, I'll probably go for the sort of fast, low-hanging fruit down here. This would unlock the destroyer level of hull, bigger ship, as well as anti-missile rockets, which sounds like a pretty good technology. You can also get hydroponic farms here that just, you build it, it just provides +2 flat food, which means your colony will grow a little faster without any actual, as many farmers assigned. Also a biosphere here. Biosphere is interesting. Gives us +1 food and +1 research. It allows people, the population to use the less tolerable areas of the planet. It doesn't specify if it increases the population cap. Biospheres in Mu 2 did that. It just gave you +2 population on the planet. I don't know if it does that, or if it's just the fact that it gives you the +1 food and research accounts. No idea. Suppose we might want to pick that up and then we'll test it. Plus, it's another thing that can give us more research. So again, oh! We can upgrade our existing ships. So we currently have a frigate with a laser cannon. We can spend 7 BCs to upgrade it from to the neutron blaster. So yes, upgrade my current ships. Excellent. I wonder what that did to the one in the queue. Or is it only this one because it's parked? Ah, this one's updated to a frigate too. So I'm betting what happened is this one, while it was building, updated from the frigate 1 to the frigate 2. Maybe, I'm not sure. And this one here just got updated. Or maybe only this one got upgraded because it's in orbit around a planet. I'm not sure, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead and send the frigate way over here. And then we'll build a little fleet of 2 frigates and hope that that's enough to take out the 3 pirate ships. I don't know. Discovered a system over here. All right, very exciting. And yeah, I'm not going to head to Tripton right away, even though it looks nice. I'm not going to override this because I think the pirates headed over there. So our research completed. Colony ship, we're back to building that. I'm still happy about that. Then we'll probably do a construction ship afterwards. Okay, fleets need orders. So I'm going to take the frigate and put it on this warp point. Try to keep an eye on things. There's the pirates, and they are coming back. Oh no, it's not pirates, it's the Bullrothi.
The Bullrothi.
His name is Derp.
If you wish to keep your fleet with the pelt on your back, you'll give my kindred.
His name is Derp. Hey, Coltane Crows, thanks for the resub. Keep your flea-bitten pelt on your back. You'll give my kindred a wide berth. Alright. We're currently at peace. Goodbye. Oh, and there's the pirates. They're leaving. You can look, if you've got a fleet selected and you mouse over an enemy fleet, you can compare your combat chances. So right now... Oh, the space pirates suck! They only have a strength of 21 despite having 3 ships. So my 1 frigate is more than enough to take them out. Okay, I did not need to rush another frigate. But I just saw 3 and I'm like, well, I want at least 2, don't I? Alright, so we're fine there. I don't think we're going to attack the Bullrothi. Although this is just a scout ship, so we could blow it out of the water if we did want to dedicate or declare war. Oh, I moved my fucking scout at the same time. Poop. That was a mistake. Biology research completed. Okay. Listen, scout. You go there. And I'm going to move my frigate to block this warp point over here. Okay. Choose
Even
research.
without me, our scientists have made a new discovery.
Alright, got a text message from Essentia here. Awesome! It looks like she's actually going to get discharged today. 8 days at the hospital, finally coming home. She's not all the way better. We are, she's going to come home with medication, and we're going to have to baby her and make sure that she's, actually eating maybe vegetables, which is nice. The hospital food, a little lacking in veggies, so that would be, a good idea to maybe help her get better, but she is going to come home. So that's really, really, really exciting. So yeah, so Briarstone and A Kiss for Luck are over there, and I'll help pack her up whenever she does come home. I don't know if it's going to be this morning or this afternoon or this evening or what, but as a big relief. Big relief. Alright, so we've gone and unlocked our hydroponic farms and our biospheres. We're going to see exactly how they work. Choose more research. I'll finish off the engineering because it's cheap, and then we do have the destroyer tech, which is just a bigger hull. And then we'll look into the ship design and how that might work. Orange stars are always orbited by planets that support life but are poor in minerals. So yeah, let's take a look at this planet. Yeah, it's mineral abundant. Small, barren, abundant. Yeah, not great. Max population is only 5. Ugh. But it's the only planet in the system, so it might still be good from like a strategic point of view to control territory. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop you down here. I guess I'll manually probably send you over this way. Well... No. You are going to come and explore over there. And you're going to explore that way. Love the map, love the look of it. The systems are a little planet poor. It might be nice to see a few more planets in some of them. Although, really, Mu didn't necessarily have that many planets in most systems. You tend to find asteroid belts and gas giants a bit more. I have seen asteroid belts in here, so... They definitely still exist.
Me, our scientists have made a new discovery.
Destroyer and then anti-missile rockets. Intercept and destroy incoming missiles and fighters within range. That sounds pretty handy. So we'll look at ship design, again, pretty soon. So let's view the tech tree and maybe decide where we might want to go. Ooh, soil enrichment facility. You build this and you get +1 food for every cell being worked, which is really nice. Although you can only build it on grassland or Gaia level planets. Okay. Toxic processor. You generate 25 less pollution, which definitely sounds very handy, especially with the new system. Atmospheric renewer. There's another 25% less pollution. We can also get better missiles. Death spores. Genetically engineered, rapidly mutating viruses that relentlessly attack organic life forms. They're so contagious and deadly that invading ships must introduce them into the target planet's atmosphere by orbital bombardment. Each spore pod launches a chance to kill one population unit. The use of biological weapons causes revulsion in all other races in the game, and your diplomatic status suffers accordingly. You can also build cloning centers, so we need 25% less food to grow our population. That sounds good. Electronics. The deep scanner allows a ship to reveal all planets when arriving at an unknown system. That seems handy. And the electronic computer, which gives us more accuracy to our beam weapons. Magnetism, we get ECM jammers for our ships, class 1 shields for our ships. Xenodiplomacy unlocks embassy treaty. Improves communication with other races, allowing a more fluid dialogue and opening new avenues of negotiation. Unlocks research treaty, establish embassy, alliance, and offensive treaty. So if we do want to talk to the Bulrathi, that would be the way to do it. Deep space exploration gives you civil transports. It's the type of ship that allows you to relocate population between colonies. And also unlocks the fungal farm, which you can only build on tundra and desert, but gives +2 food. We do have a tundra planet. It might be worth building that. Economics, trade goods. Oh, this is a project that you can work at a colony that would just convert half your production to credits. Colonial Revenue Service gives you +1 BC per population. That's not bad. Money does accelerate the rate at which you build absolutely everything else. People want to see some of the late game text. We'll peek at a couple, but we also want to play the game. Multi-dimensional physics unlocks the disruptor cannon, hyperspace sensors, and hyperspace communication, which gives you more command points. For those of you who are new to Master Orion series, command points up here, you get command points, you get some for your capital, and then for every starbase, generally speaking, plus technology. Every ship, every military, well, no, I think every ship in the game uses up some of the command points, and if you go over the limit, I think you have to spend a shit ton of money at that point. So you want to keep your ship total below your command points, so getting more of that is pretty good. Let's take a look at one more late game tech. Superscalar construction. Oh, scientific victory number 2. Maybe those other victories aren't locked. Maybe they're just grayed out because there's literally no progress has been made. Or maybe it's just not developed. That's why it doesn't have a very good name. I don't know. Star Fortress replaces, it upgrades from battle stations, which I think is an upgrade from space stations. Interphase drive gives us a big combat speed bonus and more travel speed. Neutronium bombs. Planetary supercomputer. Love that stuff. All right, yeah, we're gonna wrap that up. I like the idea of money. I also like the idea of starting on tech. We're probably gonna meet some more people relatively soon, and it's probably a good idea if we can start talking to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Xeno relations. That can unlock some treaties. I think we might also. Yeah, I mean, You know what? I am going to take Xeno relations because we got enough stuff to build right now. I'm going to be spending my production on building colony ships and that sort of thing. And so I think it's okay if we don't unlock a new building type right away.
There's new data you should take into account.
Yay! +1 pop over here. I think I'm still going to keep building this, working this 4 food slot because, you know, that 4 is a lot in from one guy. Keeps our population growing. But then I'm quite happy with starting that production. However, I will go and change. The first thing I would like you to finish is the automated factory. And we're going to reorder that way because getting more free production means everything else builds faster. But I'm going to keep this one person on the food slot because I think that's great. It looks like our population won't starve. Oh, no, actually, this would shrink our population. Not enough food. Interesting. So we'll do that. And maybe next turn I'll see if I can buy the automated factory and finish it. Because I'm assuming the cost will go down. So we're discovering some more systems. Are these pirates? No, those are the Bulrathi ships. Okay. Oh, there's the pirates. And what is this? A Bulrathi space factory as well. No, that's a Bulrathi... Shit! Bulrathi colony ship. I think I keep misinterpreting the pirate stuff. So they're going to colonize Tripton. I wanted it. But it's quite far from my home world, so it actually would be a pain in the ass. Oh well, we can just blow them up. Next turn.